Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a good day. So, we got some great news regarding the ongoing housing drama in FF14. A follow-up was published yesterday by the dev team regarding the situation. So, let's see what they have to say over here. The plots that correspond to the first category means that everything went properly and there was no real issue with the lottery itself or the results that were displayed. Winners were able to finalize their purchase and everything was proper. However, this is the important part. Subsequent fixes and data restoration will not force you to enter a new lottery. Now, the reason why this is important is because for those of you who purchased the land during this bug issue, will not be forced to relinquish the land and enter a new lottery for that same plot or something like that. This is really good because if this was not the case, it would essentially be a devastating blow, as lethal as not getting your guild back due to the bug. In the case of that situation, the winning lottery number was displayed as 0 and Emmerich basically took all the plots in Ishgard, meaning no one who registered for the lottery was able to purchase the plot. The recourse for participants was to receive their guild refund. Really good. I'm glad the bug did not affect this. I just cannot state the importance of this part right here because that would have really been a lethal blow considering how important the guild is as a resource in the game. Results are not being properly relayed to the servers responsible for managing this housing related data. Now, I remember they previously mentioned that each plot in the district, the ward, has its own lottery box, which basically means that the bug was affecting some of the plots and not all of them, which is why people were able to actually get the house as well. Once this issue has been resolved and lottery results can be relayed to the housing data servers without issue, it'll be possible to confirm the lottery winners. Furthermore, players who register for the lottery at the affected plots will not be required to register a second time. And the way they'll collect the guild from those who have already received the guild refund prior to learning that they have won the lottery is under consideration. So if you won the lottery, even though you got the 0, right? If you won the lottery and you got the guild refund because of, the 0 thing, the way by which they'll collect guild from you for the plot is still being considered and talked about. So it's not really confirmed and they'll be announcing that in a later date. So that's another thing to keep in mind. The next lottery and their plan for that. Now, of course, they mentioned this previously as well, but until the current issue is resolved, the second lottery will be on hold. And of course, like that is pretty much obvious. Like you can't really proceed with the system if there's an issue, and so you have to fix that first. So good on that. And they give us a bit of an idea of what they'll be doing to basically resolve this issue and restoring the lottery data. So let's take a look. They'll be reproducing the issue and conducting further investigation so that everything is all well and good. The root cause of the issue has been determined, and we are currently running a test to reproduce said issue on the servers. To complete this testing and verify that we have correctly identified the cause will require at least one more business day. So we still have a day before investigation is completed. Important part. The last part is really important. The restoring lottery data. Now this is important because for those of you, like I said previously, right? For those of you who entered the lottery and got the 0, the number of death shown to you on your screen. For those of you who got that, if you won the lottery, let's say you won the lottery, right? And let's say the bug was not there, you will be able to get the plot. At least that's what I'm getting at from this thing. The lottery data that exists on the server responsible for processing results will be used to override the housing server so that the correct data is reflected, meaning not the 0. And this will be done at the same time that fixes for the issue are implemented and will require a maintenance period for all worlds. Yeah, for those of you who won the lottery, the plot, and still got a 0, chances are you'll get the plot back. So there you have it. Fairness. For those people who were flipping out because of not getting the plot and maybe they were concerned. I also mentioned this in my previous video regarding the house situation and how people were being a bit too harsh for a mistake that yes, arguably should have been picked up during testing, but it wasn't. And I believe the reason why it wasn't right was because that the way they mentioned the lottery system, right? Like each plot has its own lottery box. I think that it would not have been possible to pick up a bug of this kind when there are some lottery boxes working perfectly fine, which, we have proof about that. People were able to purchase some plots even during this whole issue. So yeah, like mistakes happen, but I'm glad they're working on that and it'll be resolved soon. And I guess by the end of this week or something like that, if not sooner. But yeah, I have a closing note over here. Deeply sorry to have disappointed the hopes of our player base with this major housing lottery bug. And I assure you that the history of your housing lottery entries and the results has been preserved. This is really important. This line right here is really important. And we will do all that we can to restore data for lottery entrants without any unnecessary rollbacks or other complications. This is extremely important because yeah, like people were concerned about their plots, right? And honestly, like I get it. I get it that people have been waiting for housing for so long, and those people who play the game for this stuff and are really passionate about it were really devastated when they could not get the plot due to some random programming error. I get that. And like I mentioned in the previous video, like the main thing at the moment, the bright side was that you guys got your guild back. And I'm really glad that was the case because, as I said, like that would have been a really devastating thing to happen. And I'm glad it did not. But right now, based on this letter, this notice, we can see that developers are working towards restoring that data and allowing those players who won the lottery, regardless of the zero bug, will probably be getting the plot back. I'm not going to set some expectations over here, but we have the notice, so we can definitely hope for the best based on what we have over here. But that's it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope this settles all of the people were scared or concerned about what will happen with the whole bug situation, or if they'll have to like re-enter the lottery and stuff like that. I hope this alleviates your concerns and all of that stuff. But that's pretty much it about the video. Thank you for watching. See you.